Okay, I want to go over a couple quick things that we talked about today. We're going to be using Zoom a lot. So here's some features in Zoom that I want you guys to learn. Number one, remember, always go to Clever first and log in through Clever. Okay, if you go to Clever, that's where you can find ST Math and Benchmark and Class Dojo, Google Classroom. So that's the first thing I do in the morning is log into Clever and go to Google Classroom. There's another place, other things we have up there. If you see Mr. Naughton's page, you can click on Mr. Naughton's page, and there's actually a link to Zoom right there. So you can click on our Zoom meetings, and it will go right into the Zoom meetings, which I'm already logged in. How about that? So a couple features that I want you to remember when you are on Zoom. Switch this here. Down here at the bottom are all these important buttons. Okay, you're not going to see as many as I see, but you're going to see some very important ones like mute and stop video and stop video and start video. Let's not play with those in class, okay? There's no reason to. You can just hold down the space bar when it's your turn to talk, and that will unmute you. That angle here. You will see participants. You don't need to see this. You don't need the participants button on because you don't need to see everybody listed in the class. So please don't have that on. Okay. You will have the chat. And this is where you can chat to everybody. But we don't chat to everybody. Okay. Unless it's one of those times where I say, okay, free time, free chat, talk to your friends. But for the most part, this is for school. So we're not typing, hey boy, how you doing? Here's my Roblox number. We're not doing all that. Okay. Notice it says everyone. If I type something in here, it will go to everybody. And so if you want everybody to see it, okay. If I click on here, oh, there's no one else in the meeting. It would show my name and you would see my name and you can send me a message and nobody else will see it. Okay. So when you click on down here, the little arrow, and you'll see Mr. Naughton, you click on that and it will say to Mr. Naughton and it will send me that message privately. So if you have a question and you don't want to ask in front of everybody else, that's what you do. Okay. Notice how, see, I just moved my cursor there and things show up. It was all gone because I was chatting. Now it's all showing up. Here's that reactions button. Click on the reactions button and that's where you can do the clap or you can do the thumbs up. Okay, and that helps me to look at the whole screen and see 24 thumbs up. If you're trying to do this, I can't really see if that's your thumb or if you got an itch, or I want you to use the reactions and this thumb. Okay, enter full screen. I don't really need to enter the full screen right now. That just makes it all big there. I might want to go to other things. You should be able to. See, I can just drag this on the side. And now I can go back and forth from that to Google Classroom. I can go back and forth from those two. There's my Zoom. Okay. I can make it smaller and it shows up in the corner. That way, when I share my screen, you should always see me talking to you. Okay. You shouldn't see 20 other students. Okay. It's just me. That's all you need to worry about. And see that little arrow? It says exit minimize. That means, okay, I want to go back to the large screen. Okay. If there were more people in here, I don't need the chat on if we're not doing the chat there. If there were more people in here, it would give me the choice to do gallery view or speaker view. You need to do speaker view. You need to see whoever's talking, mostly me, and then it's going to be you, and then it's going to be Rondo, and then it's going to be Steven, and it's going to be Alyssa. So you just click on speaker view. It'll be right usually up here in the top. Sometimes I've seen it over the side here, but I think it's usually up at the top here. You don't need to see gallery view. I don't want you on gallery view. Okay. So here's something really important. Here's that share screen button. You're all going to have to use the share screen button. Click on share screen. and it will show you all these different things that you have open. Okay. Well, the one I want is I want to show you your Google Classroom. So I click on that. Notice how the blue changed. I don't want to see that anymore. I'm not going to show you my email. Don't. There's the one I want. See how it went blue? If you're going to share the sound, you would click here, but usually you're just showing me what's on your screen. And I click on share. Okay. So let's do this again. Share screen. And if it's not, see, I can't see anything. Oh, move that. Share screen. Click on the screen that I want to share. Click on the word share. And now everybody can see your screen, and you can go ahead and do whatever it is that you need to do. I say, oh, hey, Adriana, can you show me the Zoom symbol scramble there? And you can click on that. Notice in Google Classroom, again, remember, you just go right to Mr. Naughton's class. You may have all your other classes from last year. You don't need any of those. Go to Stream. That's where you want to go, is go to Stream. That's the main page. Refresh if it's been a while. If you haven't checked it in an hour, I might have added things. So click on refresh. Okay. And it will refresh the page. But this is, and down here at the bottom, it says stop share. So when we're done, when you show us what you're going to show us and say, here's how I solve the problem, there you go. Click on stop share. So there's that share screen. Okay. Chat. The chat is, again, just for school messages, complete sentences, capital letters, periods. Share screen, video, mute, and reactions. And I know it's clapping, but we'll say it's hands waving goodbye. Thank you for paying attention.